Hello Montclaire, I'm Stephen DiFiore, and I want to say thank you very much for your warm welcome at the candidate event not too long ago. And Jack had sent me a list of about 21 questions from your community, so I'm going to select 3 of them and answer them. Of course, if you have any other questions that you want answered from me, please feel free to email me at stephenforcitycouncil@gmail.com, and I will give you, the answer that you want. So the first question I'm going to pick is, do you believe the players in the NFL or in any other league should stand for the national anthem? Well, when the national anthem is played at an event, I'll stand, and that's just a choice that I make. As a libertarian, I am a firm believer in individual freedom and individual liberty. I honestly don't really care what other people do in their own life as long as they're not harming other people. I may feel that not standing for the pledge is impolite, but I am not comfortable with the idea of insisting or forcing someone else to express some sort of patriotism. I do it for me because I believe in what the pledge stands for and what the national anthem stands for, but if someone else feels differently, this is America. One of the great things about America is you have the freedom to disagree. The second question is, how would you have handled the chaos of the 2016 city riot, and how can we prevent them in the future? Now that's a very good question. That's kind of it's a difficult answer. I do not want a Monday morning quarterback because I wasn't in city government at the time. Many people in Charlotte, I know me included, we would see the riots going on in a lot of other places in the country, and we thought to ourselves, at least I thought to myself, well, that can't happen here, not in Charlotte. Well, boy, was that proven wrong. But I do think that the city council absolutely could have handled it better. One of the things that I'm not for, is throwing CMPD under the bus. I mean, the cops have a hard job, and one of the missteps I think the city council made was effectively throwing CMPD under the bus for this. That is not something I would have been in favor of. That's not something I would have been a part of. As a city government, you have to stand with those organizations that keep law and order. There's lots we can do to improve CMPD and improve community relations, and that's something I'm very interested in addressing and tackling. But at that time, that was not the way to go. And another thing that I don't think should have been done at all, and for any reason, was calling the National Guard. That was embarrassing. For all your gripes against the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department, they're a capable force and are up to the task of providing law and order for our city. Calling in the National Guard, in my opinion, was an embarrassment, and I would not have signed on to that either. Going forward, I think we have to engage in a community dialogue and do what we can to improve the quality of policing. One of the things that I'm interested in doing is advocating for better pay for the best qualified officers. There's that old saying, you get what you pay for, and if we offer competitive pay and competitive compensation for police, we will get the best officers we can have, the kinds of officers we want in our communities. And of course, we have to shift away from policies that just exacerbate problems in poor communities. We have a tendency in this country to enforce victimless crimes. And I'm of the philosophy, no victim, no crime. So if we move away from that and move on to other things, I think we will be able to improve community relations. And the last question is, how are you different from your running mates? Well, I'm part of the Libertarian Party, so that's different. The other people are Republicans or Democrats, and as a Libertarian, I hope to bring a third-party perspective. And if you're curious, please check out my website, stephenforcitycouncil.org. That's Stephen with a V, for citycouncil.org. And of course, please email me at stephenforcitycouncil@gmail.com if you have any other questions that I didn't address. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you out in November, and I ask for your vote. Thank you very much.